Hello, this is Jeff at The Glorious Uncertainty. It is Tuesday. It is the 9th of June. I hope you're all okay. Should we have an imaginary cigar? And adjust that imaginary tie? After the 1-2 last night, why not? Why not? It was the wrong way around, admittedly. But fiscal policy, that was pretty impressive, that. And you've got to get up that hill. You have to be somewhere near the front, if not at the front. And Verdari did his best, but fiscal policy, wow, really, really good. So we've got the 1-2, super. But today's another day. We're going to Salisbury. It's 3:18, remembering Jane Samuel's handicap. And we do, Jane, we do remember you today and your family, of course. So it's class 5, 6 furlongs on the soft. Now, I think it's going to be softer than that. I think it's going to be soft heavy. And that, again, is a difficult track. Salisbury's difficult track. So we're heading to Salisbury, 3:15. Officially, like I say, soft ground, although within the assessment lab, we've been operating under the assumption that conditions could be riding close to soft heavy. I think softer heavy. As always, we started the foundation layer before moving through DSR, day since run, profiling, racing post analysis with all those race readers. Then we got the top speed, tactical fingerprint, draw, style of running, coupling, bringing them together. So the first thing that stood out in the foundation layer, only 4 horses achieved strong foundation status, which was Distant Rumble, Thunderous Love, Phoenix Moon, and Orantes Nascimento. I know that's probably a terrible way to pronounce it, but there you go. That immediately put those 4 horses onto the assessment lab radar. So when we move into the profiler, Thunderous Love, Distant Rumble, and that one that I can't pronounce, kept appearing across multiple categories. Thunderous Love produced the strongest DSR score in the race. Strong distance evidence, positive turf evidence, strong maturity evidence, and importantly, positive deep ground evidence. Orantes Nascimento showed excellent current consistency, strong distance evidence, and strong maturity profile in the field. Distant Rumble wasn't necessarily dominating individual categories, but kept showing up positively across multiple sections, which is often the sign of a very solid handicap profile. So the racing post layer then strengthened the case for Distant Rumble, Orantes Nascimento, and Supreme King. Distant Rumble received the strongest notebook support in the race, with the comments that he should soon be winning. Orantes, you know that one, arrived with arguably the strongest current form profile. Supreme King emerged as the hidden upgrade horse, with conditions potentially moving into his favour. Now, the biggest separator came in the proximity and top speed marriage layer, which Orantes emerged as the strongest engine horse in the race. He ranked prominently across multiple top speed categories and possesses the type of speed profile capable of overcoming some tactical disadvantages. So Thunderous Love, however, produced something equally important. He combined solid top speed support with one of the strongest historical draw and running style positions in the race. This is exactly the type of horse the assessment lab framework is designed to identify. A horse where historical structure and performance evidence align. So the stars align with that. So Supreme King remains the wild card. If the ground becomes genuinely testing, his soft ground top speed profile becomes extremely interesting. As for Distant Rumble, there is very little wrong with him from an evidence perspective. The question is not whether he can win. The question is whether the current market fully reflects his chance. So moving into the betting side of things, which is where I want to be, the objective is not to back every horse that profiles well. The objective is to compress opinions and concentrate capital. That's what we're doing. So for me, Thunderous Love emerges as the strongest complete betting profile and opportunity. Arentes Nascento is the strongest alternative based on raw engine power and current form. So the final assessment lab selections are: the main bet is Thunderous Love, and the secondary bet is Supreme King. The secondary bet is Arentes Nascento. Okay, so here is the staking advice. The race classification is medium to high variance handicap. Okay, the total race exposure is 5 points, which is, because it's a medium to high, it's not a high variance, it's a medium to high variance. So we are going 5 points on this. The main bet is Thunderous Love. We're having 3 points win, and it is at that's 5-1 available generally with the regular bookmakers. The secondary bet is Arentes Nascento, 1 point each way at 7-1. Now the watch list, or real non-bets, Distant Rumble, respected, but market has compressed the price, so that's where it should be, so there's no value in it. I'm sure you follow my logic. Supreme King, dangerous soft ground wildcard. Unico, powerful top speed profile, but too many conflicting signals for it to be taken seriously in that respect from a betting point of view. And Lazar, best structural outsider, but lacks the overall evidence depth of the principles. Okay, so that is the bet today. It is the Salisbury 318 main bet. Thunderous Love, 3 points win at, you get 5-1. We're settling at SP, you all know all that. And the second bet is Arentes Nascento, 1 point each way at 7-1. Or we'll settle at SP. Do the best you can. Right, that's it from me. I'm going to work. It's been 7 minutes. Let's hope we're going to have another imaginary cigar later. I'll speak to you then. Good luck with the bet today. Speak to you later. Cheers and bye for now. Bye-bye.